Hello, I'm Yomi Olufiade, and this is your word for the week. Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 6. Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. But without faith, I'm reading it again for emphasis, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. What is faith? Faith, from this passage of scripture, is trusting in the credibility of God. Trusting in the credibility of God. Faith is believing and knowing that God is who he says he is, and that he can and will do what he says he will do. Faith is banking on God's credibility. Every of the heroes of faith listed in this passage of scripture, they had to trust that God will do what he has said he will do. The Bible said by faith Noah, when he was called to build an ark, even though the rain wasn't falling, he believed that if he stepped out in building the ark, the rain will come. Abraham was called to go to a land that he didn't know. He stepped out believing that God will do what he has promised he will do. What is that promise you're believing God for that you have seen in his word? I want to encourage you this week. Trust in the credibility of God. Faith simply is Romans chapter 4 verse 21. That was talking about Abraham. The Bible said, "I'm being fully persuaded that what he had promised, he was able also to perform." That was talking about Abraham. Abraham believed, he was fully persuaded that what God had promised, he was able also to perform. God is able to perform what he has promised. So the question I have for you this week is this: are you fully persuaded? Are you fully persuaded? Maybe you are believing God for healing in your body or in the body of one of your loved ones, or you are trusting God for business breakthrough, or there is an emotional challenge you are passing through and you are trusting God. Lay hold on his word, and I want to challenge you: be persuaded, fully persuaded, that what God has promised you in his word, he can and he will do as he has promised. That is faith, trusting in the credibility of God. Whatever it is you are trusting God for, he is more than able. The Bible said in the book of Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 20, he said, "Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above what we could ask or think, according to his power that is at work in us." His power is already at work in you. Deploy through your faith in what God has promised. This week, I see you taking delivery of the victory that is made possible by faith. God bless you, and bye for now.